Okay, everybody. Got a new camcorder, so this will be the first project that'll be documented on it. Trying to learn how to use it, so if the audio quality or the video quality is not the greatest, it's on a learning curve. So here we go. So the newest project that'll be documented is this old, it's a Shopmaster joiner. It's a 6-inch that I picked up for relatively cheap. I'm not going to say how much I paid for it because some people may get mad. It does run. Plugged it in. The blades spin. I mean, looking it over it's been pretty well used and neglected. The beds are all rusty. And actually looking at the cutter head, the last person to use this put the blades in backwards. They're facing the wrong direction. So if it didn't cut, that's why. So I'm going to document the teardown and restoration of this thing. And I plan on doing a job similar to my drill press. My drill press was pulled out of a bar and I restored it, and it's now in full function. So here we go. Okay, so step one in a tool like this is determining the condition of these decks. They are incredibly rusty. Looks like there's a bunch of old paint on them. I'm not even sure if they're true or not. I really can't tell until they're cleaned. So, priority one, get them clean. You can use like CLR, calcium lime rust remover. WD-40 works good. I'm going to give PB Blaster a try here. See what this stuff does. And then a Scotch-Brite. The idea is you're just taking the surface rust off. You're not scratching it or anything like that. It just breaks it off. That did not work nearly as good as what I was hoping. Let's try carb cleaner, see what that does. Well, that seems to work a little bit better. Problem with carb cleaner, it does dry very quickly. That worked pretty okay. So this time do the other bed here. Yeah, that kind of worked okay. At least now I can kind of take a look here and see where I'm at on how flat they are. We're at my straight edge. And I'm going to check this guy, see how square she is. That straight edge ain't gonna work. Let's try and engineer a straight edge. So let me drop the camera kind of in position here. So here, I'm looking at it. I don't have a flashlight, otherwise I'd use it. So I'm looking at it here and it looks pretty good all the way until this point here. Here are my feeler gauges. Let's get down into the size here. 1.5, this is 15 thousandths feeler gauge. So I hold this here, can't get it underneath. Till about here, it'll catch. And then on this side, same deal, it doesn't catch till about here, but all the rest is totally solid. Oh, we do have a gap here. So what it looks like is I've got kind of a high spot here and a low spot here. I can check diagonal. That kind of matches. That kind of matches. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to grab a perfectly straight edge and I'm going to be back, show you how to flatten this. Okay, so we're back. What I'm going to do is take this is a flat level, wrap it in 600 grit. You can go coarser if you want. This table's fairly smooth. I'm not trying to smooth it, I'm just trying to level it. The coarser you go, the more you got to start. I just kind of want to see where we're sitting here. Take that off. And that removes quite a bit, actually. So let me try the cleaner. Actually, I'm going to do it diagonally, because this level's a little longer than the piece of paper, and that'll cover all the edges of the level. Alright, so unfortunately we are going to have to get a little more aggressive with this guy, so I'm going to grab some 220, and we'll start at 220 and work our way down. So it's actually working quite well. I'm going to keep that up. I'm not going to sit here and make you watch me this whole time because that'll get old. Or maybe I'll just keep the camera rolling and we'll go from there. Okay, everybody, I'm back quite some time later. I decided to stop the video and keep working on this with the video off. I think it's very droning watching me sit here and do this, but I am getting some decent results here. Let's get the sun glare out of it. Well, I'll get some glare. There's still quite a bit of pitting in this top. It is smooth, it is level. The pitting is from the corrosion of being neglected for God knows how many years, but it will work for what I need it to be. Okay, I'm not a fine furniture person. I need something to joint some construction lumber pretty much for the projects I do, and then I always do post-construction finishing of my projects. So it doesn't need to be super spectacular. The sad part is, the worst part is at the end of the outfeed table, which the outfeed table is more important than the infeed table. Again, it is what I've got to do. Sorry, dog again. So now that that part's done, what I'm going to do is start the breakdown process. I'm going to take it totally apart, strip it down, repaint it, clean the whole thing, make sure she's running top notch, and put it back together. So I hope you guys sit through the video. I don't know if it's going to be a series or just one long video. And hope it helps you guys with your projects. Okay, everyone, we're back. Next day, had to stop for dad duties. Got it pretty well taken apart, except the only screw that's giving me an issue is this set screw on this collar. I don't know how easy it is to see. It actually split in the hole, so it's just that corroded. It's been soaking in blaster overnight, and I am not confident in being able to get it out, especially missing some sides here. So, yep, just stripped right out. So on to plan, I guess it'd be C, because I tried to use heat last night to warm it up and get it out, but that didn't work. I'm going to drill it out. So, here we go. Okay, well, this isn't working real well as planned, so I'm going to keep giving her a try, see if I can't. Worst comes to worst, I guess I could cut the collar. I'd rather not, because I want to keep it. I'd rather just replace the set screw, but we'll see what happens. I'll let you guys know when I get it off. Well, sorry I didn't videotape that. It got a little violent. It's actually not a collar, it's the pulley is all one piece, and I ended up having to drill out the set screw. Took it over to my drill press, and that finally got the job done. A hand drill wasn't doing it, torch wasn't doing it. You can see it's really gouged up in here. I even drilled down a little further into it. It's not a big deal, I can fix all that, so not real concerned, just adds a little time to the project. So that part's down. Now on to the rest of it.